Our G8 partners have pledged about $4 billion more, but some of those countries haven't fulfilled their previous commitments. Our Tara Nelson traveled to Malawi and saw how broken pledges from summits past have left thousands of AIDS victims suffering.
It's Women's Day at this tiny clinic, and in Malawi, where healthcare is scarce and the maternal mortality rate high, it isn't an opportunity to pass up. It isn't for nurses either. The song they're leading is about HIV awareness.
That is very, very important. It's part of sensitizing the people who are there for the need of going for HIV test.
It's a simple blood test, but for healthcare providers, it's still a struggle to administer. Too few clinics and too few men and women who want to hear the terrible news. Grace Matanga knows the devastation. Her first 2 children died mysteriously, then her husband. Even though her first 2 tests came back negative, she insisted on a third. Even the man who was handling me at the testing center asked me why I wasn't worried, says Grace. I said I've already prepared myself for this news. Grace was able to get on antiretroviral drugs and is now healthy. But not everyone is so lucky. Access to ARVs is limited. Nearly 70,000 people die waiting every year. This is one of the terrible legacies of HIV/AIDS. Thousands of children across the country left without one or more parents.
Almost in every house in Malawi nowadays, one has died or 2 has died with AIDS. So that is why we have to start from the small ones.
At this school for orphans and vulnerable kids, they're coached about prevention. But HIV/AIDS isn't their only risk. Malaria, cholera, and measles, rarely killers in the Western world, can take a child here in a matter of hours.
If a child in Malawi has only maybe 1/5 chance, which is very, very, very high, of dying of any of these diseases.
But Grace is proof things can get better. Medicine allowed her to have an HIV-negative baby with a new partner. While she credits the hand of God, a hand from world leaders at the G8 and G20 is just as crucial. Tara Nelson, Global News, Lilongwe, Malawi.